Well, hello there. My name's Andrew Mason from the University of Southern Queensland.
Thomas Banhazi, also obviously from University of Southern Queensland, Faculty of Health Engineering and Science.
I'm in the arts and communication. So
You should have said that.
I should have said that. It just goes to show that film is something for everyone. And we're here to tell you about our 2017 series of Friday at the Flicks. And the first one is actually a really well-known classic, The Graduate from 1967. And that's Dustin Hoffman as young Ben, who's a graduate from university or college. His family have put a lot of pressure on him. They expect him, now that he's graduated, to go out and get a good job, and make a lot of money and have the house with the white picket fence and all that sort of thing. But being a young man, he's a little bit rebellious and actually starts a relationship with his boss's business partner's wife, Mrs. Robinson, and that's played by Bancroft, and she was only about 5 years older than him. The actress is only really 5 years older than him, but in the film she's considerably older. So she seduces him and various trouble ensues.
To tell you the truth, Andrew, I saw the film as well. I know it's one of your favourite. I actually didn't like a film, not because it's not a good film. It's actually a very good film, very professionally done, very interesting on many levels. But the character is painfully awkward, isn't it?
He is a bit.
And I think that's the whole point in the film, to portray that painfully awkward drifter in a way that he doesn't have any control of his own life. He's basically drifting by the events around him, and it's painful to watch.
Well, it's a film about growing, isn't it? Because he's particularly awkward at the start, and he's put into these positions. He sort of does what's expected of him in lots of ways, or other people are controlling his life, if you like.
Definitely.
But he does seize control of his own life in the film.
Yeah, without spoiling it. Yeah.
So
you're right. But you kind of feel for this character, and you keep saying to yourself, "Don't do that. Stupid. Stop it there. Do something else."
The mistakes that a young person might make.
But you're right, and I think he's the typical privileged young man who's so privileged that privilege actually haunting him and putting abnormal amount of pressure on him. Everyone is successful around him, He's supposed to be successful, and it's incredibly difficult for him.
And he rebels against that.
Absolutely.
He rebels against it. Like you say, everyone's successful around him. He comes from a nice middle-class family. They buy him a new sports car for graduation. He's a good football player. And it all becomes almost too much.
Too much, exactly.
So that's The Graduate, one of the first film in our season for this year of Friday at the Flicks. And all our films this year have an education theme to them, one way or another. So that one's a very clear education theme. And that's on the 24th of February at 6:30 p.m. in the Artsworks Theatre here at USQ.
And we really hope that you will join us. The format of these events usually that we do a very brief introduction of the film, watch the film, and then hopefully you will stay on for a glass of wine, a little bit of finger food, and we usually discuss the film, which is very pleasurable.
And considering your opinions, Thomas, we're going to have a good discussion after this one, I think.
Absolutely, more to come. Hopefully you will join us. Look forward to seeing you there.